is Asher. I use they them pronouns. I'm sorry if you see any of the mess behind me on my bed. It's all of my sewing projects at the moment. Welcome back to one of my new videos. Welcome back to my channel. I don't fucking know. I'm tired. I have not been feeling good for the past few days. I'm gonna be honest. I've had like a cramp in my shoulder that then went around to my front chest and it was hurting my lung for a while. But it's been getting better, I guess. So I felt up for filming a video for everybody today. Today is the 6th of January? 5th? 6th? I don't know. But happy Tuesday to everybody who will be watching this. Today's video, I want to go over two things. What I got for Christmas and my 2026 bingo card. Let's get into it. I have my computer open, so hopefully I don't forget anything. So from my mom, I got this cute little chocolate bear that's still intact. She also got me Peeps, but I already ate those. She got me, I've been wanting red eyeshadow because I just have like a mini little grayish black singular little eyeshadow palette. So I wanted something like that, but red, because I have one eyeshadow palette that does not have red. It has pinks, but not red. So originally it was like a cute little rose, but I attempted to use it. Oh, it broke more. Damn. That's sad. The only thing that I don't like about this is that the little brush is not in the same thing. So I may have to tape it on or find a little like baggie. I want to get like a makeup bag, like a tiny makeup bag that I can put all my stuff in with my camera bag. But it has to be like tiny, like a coin purse tiny. But I have to see what I can do. I've just been keeping it in the box. It's a Matte Indulge single press powder. I don't know what shade it is in. It probably says it on Amazon, I'm gonna be real. But yeah. He also got me this like diamond art. That's a cat, and essentially I still have the thing in it, the little plastic. But essentially you lift the plastic up and there's these like little gems that you put on, and I've done it up to about here so far. I just keep the plastic on because what you're sticking the gems on to is sticky, and I don't want that sticky to get attached to other things. Also got me this shirt that says "Be kind" in English and ASL. So I'm in ASL because I'm learning ASL at college, and I can't wait to wear this shirt. My ASL teacher, my ASL professor, is gonna love that shirt. I've been wanting, because my first ever black lipstick was a matte ink in black, and then I started running out. But this thing, I love this thing, because my last one, you could put it on, you could eat, you could drink, it would not come off. It would smudge a little bit, but it would not come off at all. So my mom also got me lip piercings. These are just some of them. I got more, but they're in my bathroom and I don't feel like going to get them. But so I got a swirly one, and I got just like a normal one. Fishnet leggings, which these are all jumbled up at the moment, but they all have different designs on them, and I can't wait to wear them. Also got fishnet leggings from my best friend Echo. That's in another video. I think it's already posted on my channel. You should go watch that video to see what my bestie, my amazing best friend, got me for Christmas. And I also received a $25 Starbucks and $25 Subway gift card. And so those gifts were from my mom and her boyfriend. And so next I'm gonna do what my stepmom and dad and my boyfriend got me for Christmas. I'm still in the process of eating these, but they're gingerbread flavored Peeps. I've already eaten one. They're okay. Like, I wanna buy these myself. Like, they're okay. They were certainly interesting to try, and I'm really grateful I had the opportunity to try them. They're just not my favorite. I also got a thing of Kit Kats, but I already ate those because I like Kit Kats. I also got this sweater. I've been wanting a sweater. It reminds me of Remus from Harry Potter, and it's so warm. There's no inside tags in it or anything. I got it in a large because I wanted it to be oversized. I got a new wallet for Christmas. I had one that looks very similar to this, except it was in very cheap quality that I got from Hot Topic probably like 4 or 5 years ago. Because I wanted something. Oh, hold on. Let me take some things out before I go showing that. Like, I wanted something that could hold my ID, my cards. I wanted something that had a coin purse because my last one did not have any space for coins. And then again, something that holds my cash. A $50 Hot Topic gift card, a $50 McDonald's gift card, a $50 Subway gift card, and then a $100 gift card for Cumberland, which is a gas station up here. I think that's all the gift cards I got from them. McDonald's, Hot Topic, Subway. I think that might be it. Things that I am most excited for that I got for Christmas is this is my girl Fern. Oh, jeez. This is my girl Fern. She is a mannequin that I asked for Christmas. And I'm very excited about having her here. My best friend Echo named her. Another thing I'm very grateful for that I got is this Harry Potter Lego set. But me and my family do not support J.K. Rowling. And it's already purchased. I didn't specifically request a Harry Potter Lego set, but it's something I got gifted to me. So I'm going to enjoy my present. Now I'm going to show you guys what my partner got me for Christmas. He did send me one of his hoodies. He actually thrifted a couple different hoodies for me because he has emotional attachment to his own, so he got me some. And so I really am in love with this design on the back. I kind of wish it was on the front, but it's so cool. Immediately once I opened the package, I was like, hoodie. And then he also got me not one, but 2 little stuffed animals, and they're owls. I love owls. He knows those. I love owls. So this one, he already had. I forgot the story with this one, but he already had this one. And he showed it to me one day and was like, I want it. It's so cute. And then this one, he thrifted. And it smells like him. And it's so soft. And it's a bunch of our favorite colors. And I love them. The owls do not have names yet. I'm still trying to figure out what to name them. Next up, I got in this little bag, we have a bunch of little mini figurines. We have bunny, ducks of different colors. There's another little bunny, a little frog, a little bird. I'm obsessed with the little flamingo. I originally thought this guy's a lizard, but he might be a crocodile. Dude, little turtle dude, he's so cute. Little ducks of the little animals. I think he got for the Renaissance Fair in his town where they do trinket trades, and so he just had a bunch left over. He gave me 2 colognes and a perfume in this little bottle. for when his hoodie stops smelling like him. Because his main cologne is like a coffee whiskey. And then it has just like kind of like some floral sweet scent to it. But you still get that like whiff of the strength of coffee and whiskey. I forget what the second cologne that he sprayed in is supposed to be like. He sent me a little ring. I think this was just one of his jewelry that I said that I wanted one day. And it's so cute. It has a little heart in the middle. And so it kind of fits me. Kind of, not really. Like if I did a ring stack, which I do sometimes, it would work. But I just put it on this chain that I have. So then I'll just wear this when I also wear my other necklace that I put his initial on. In this little booklet here is different poems he's written me. I think he sent me most of these, most or all of these. The final thing on our agenda to talk about today is, drumroll please, da 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 da, Asher's 2026 bingo. Well, I found it more on TikTok last year at the start of 2025, where I originally started to make my bingo card, right? And that's this right here, but as you can see, it was unfinished. Like last year, I actually finished. So everything in here in the little boxes have something. I didn't have a lot of ideas last year, and then although I accomplished so many things in 2025, they weren't on the bingo card. Now I know a lot of people that I've seen on TikTok are putting like things with the president, vice president, people political and power, fashion, fandom things. Like all those people can put on their bingo card. I personally, what I put on my bingo cards was things I wanted to achieve for myself within that year. So I want to go over what I had put on my 2025 bingo card and what I have successfully did or worked towards. Yeah. The first box, live and learn, I did achieve that. I'm still here. I learned a lot. I did learn a lot. One is try to get one poem published. I did not work on a lot of my poetry last year. I actually got art block, more so writing block if anything. And I just didn't like, I was focused on so many other things that I just haven't written or taken time to reach out towards being published, besides like posting my poetry on TikTok and sometimes YouTube. Work on poetry and novels. I did work on some of my fictional writing, but I don't really know where my original plot lines were going with that. So I don't, like, I worked on them, but I also didn't work on them. And I already talked about how I didn't do much poetry. Keep junk out of room. I have failed at that. Do more DIY projects. I have done a lot of those. I have done a lot of upcycling projects, and I hope to continue to do that in 2026. Driver's license. I did get that actually. Romantic kiss. No. I also haven't even kissed anyone platonically. I haven't kissed anyone for like 3 years. Live in the moment and not camera roll. I actually have been doing that. I have not all the way successfully, but I've been working towards that. In like, because people will do like CapCut, like 2020 the year wrap-up videos. I could not find a lot of videos actually, unless I was doing them for YouTube or like TikTok. Like I was like individual videos in themselves. Like I have pictures of things, but I don't have videos necessarily, and that's kind of what I was going towards, because in 2024 I was at a Billie Eilish concert. It's my first concert ever, and I ran out of phone storage, so I started using Snapchat, which is kind of what I use to film my videos sometimes if I don't have space in my camera roll. I'm just like, I was more worried about getting everything on film, that when she changed to the song Guess, she was in a different part of the stadium, in a different tiny stage I wasn't even aware of because I was focused on her in the main stage. And I missed out on that disappearance in transition because I was trying so hard to have phone storage. So that was something I really wanted to work towards in 2025, and I think I have not all the way achieved that. Like, it's nice to have photos of things and videos of things, but I'm not a person to go and re-watch a video I took unless if I'm doing it for like YouTube or TikTok. Graduate was the next thing. I did actually graduate. My graduation hat is actually here. I'm not sure entirely if I've ever shown YouTube my graduation cap. But so I have my little tassel. I don't know where my 2025 went on it, or this was my other tassel. But this was my graduation cap. I love How Do You Train the Dragon personally. And I've been loving How Do You Train Your Dragon since I was a small child. So I had Toothless put here. And so I have both in the writing that's used in How Do You Train Your Dragon and English, because I was expecting my dad to make a joke being like, oh, you did all those years in school and you still can't write, because I'm also dyslexic. So I have the runes alphabet, but also the English translation. So
this changes everything.
And then Toothless is holding a little paper that's supposed to be representative of me writing or poetry or whatever. It's supposed to mean writing. And then for, instead of his red tail, which has become kind of like his logo or a representative of like himself and his story, I have the non-binary flag for me because I myself am non-binary, and I find that to be a big portion of my identity and how I identify. Next up is brush teeth morning and night for a week. I achieved that, I think, actually. With my depression, hygiene, specifically brushing teeth and wearing my retainers, are the most difficult. I hate wearing my retainers. Literally, I got them the first time I got them. I think I was like freshman of high school or sophomore year of high school. I can't really remember, but I started calling them teeth prison, and that's why I call them. Listening to music on Spotify, not TikTok. It depends, because I made this around the time, I think this was before TikTok was supposed to get banned the first time. So I was like, okay, I should start transitioning to Spotify, because when TikTok goes away, because I rely on TikTok for so many things. I have addiction, I admit it, but that's fine. I wanted to like lessen my addiction, which I did. I did that. I achieved that until TikTok came back, even though that was like less than 24 hours later. But like within that like same month of it returning, because I only really listen to Spotify in my car now. I don't really listen to it on a daily, but I'm actually looking for another app that can still Bluetooth in my car and Bluetooth connect to my headphones. And like my Apple Watch, I haven't used my Apple Watch in years, but if I ever decided I wanted to use my Apple Watch again, I needed like an app to connect. And that's why I originally started using Spotify in the first place, because in sophomore year I was using SoundCloud and then I had to switch to Spotify. And now I'm trying to look for another app to switch to, because Spotify is not being nice to a lot of its audience. Take care of physical health. I've been attempting to do that. I've been doing that the best I could. I ended up getting kidney stones the night before my graduation, so I really have to focus on my diet now. Wear retainers until no pain. I did that, and then after my last appointment, I stopped wearing them again, and I actually have an appointment soon, so I have to start wearing them again. I'm really bad with wearing my retainers. Planning 4-H committee scrapbook. I did plan that. Nobody joined it. Learned how to study and do it. I actually learned how, not really how to study, but I did it somehow. I passed. I was taking 4 classes last semester. 3 of those classes were A's. The 4th one was a B+, I passed with. Create an upload schedule. I did, and then I never followed it. Now I'm hoping uploading every Tuesday will work. Keep all organs. I got my gallbladder removed in 2024. I did not want to lose any more organs in 2025. I succeeded in keeping all my organs. My photography business. I earned $10 from my friend from doing a photo shoot with him. So I guess that counts as an earning. On over my 2025 bingo card, I want to go over my 2026 bingo card with you guys. But I was using a template on Canva, and at the top it said my reward. And so one of the things I want to work towards this year is definitely saving money. I want to still be able to spend money and do things that I want to do, but I also want to be able to save money because I want to take a trip to go see my boyfriend in like a couple of years. First up, have my first 1 year long relationship, which would be with my current partner right now, because we're currently almost 8 months together, and this is my longest relationship ever. It's kind of scary, but I'm also really excited. Brush teeth for a week. Again, really focusing on trying to take care of myself. Hang out with my friend MV. I love MV. We don't hang out that much, especially with college, and now our lives are getting busier and we're no longer in high school seeing each other every day. I really want to focus on making time with specific people to hang out with them. More DIY projects. At the end of this video, I plan to go over some of my current in progress / almost finished projects. But definitely more DIY. Focus on photography business. I definitely want to focus on that. I started it in 2021, and then I haven't put much into it besides like taking photos and building my portfolio, which are definitely steps, but I want to focus on building my clientele too. I read at least 3 fan fictions. I did not read a lot of fanfic in 2025. Read 10 books. I don't know if I'm going to include my school books or not, because I'm currently reading, forget what it's called, currently reading a book. My partner's reading a Percy Jackson book to me, but I don't think that really counts because I'm not reading it. He's reading it to me. And then I have textbooks, and I have 3 books for my history class, and I have textbooks overall for my 5 spring classes. So I don't know if I'm going to count school books towards this. Maybe not. Maybe the 3 history books. I don't know. Try and get poetry published. Again, one of the things I want to focus on. Wear retainers. Take care of my physical health. I'm going to try. Feel comfy putting gas in car. I know how to do it. I just have to do it more. Focus on YouTube career. I've had this channel since I was 11, and I want to get it up to the point where I can earn some revenue from it. Get a binder. I don't have to explain that one. Finish my Marauders fanfiction. Yeah. Get into Percy Jackson series. As I mentioned earlier, my partner has been reading the first book of the Percy Jackson series to me, and I am so far obsessed with it. I'm so far obsessed with Percy. I want to be able to read more of the books. Even if he's not up to reading it to me anymore, I really like the first book, and I want to get into the series. Hang out with M, aka Echo. Get a job / work 3 shifts. Like, this is going towards my saving goal. I really don't want a job. But because my anxiety is so bad, I don't know what to do. I know they're supposed to train you, but it's more so about walking into the building on the first day of training that's throwing me off than the actual job itself and the training itself. I don't fucking know. My anxiety is really weird. Get a tattoo or another piercing. I got my nose pierced when I was 15. I got my lips pierced when I was 16. I am turning 19 soon. I have not had a singular piercing since then. And I'm planning a tattoo. I want to get a tattoo of my cat, but I haven't decided if I want to do, because originally my idea was like her paw print and then the outline of a pumpkin stem on top of it, because she's a black cat for Halloween, but her name is Mocha. So I don't know if that really worked. Like, I know it's my tattoo and I don't have to explain it, but like, if someone asks me about my tattoo, she means. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. I was also thinking of doing a little Christmas tree and having her sit under it, because Mocha loves Christmas. She loves when we have her tree up. She hates the presents because they're always in the way, but she loves sitting under the Christmas tree. A documentary. I love documentaries. I didn't do a lot of that in 2025. But documentaries are a good way to educate yourself, and I'm a visual learner, so I love documentaries. As a child, I would watch nature documentaries constantly. I love nature. I love learning about animals and wildlife and the environment and all the science aspect, and I'm such a visual learner, so I want to that's one of the things I want to focus on, is definitely my education, but besides my college education, learning about everything else. Make a study schedule. Most of my classes are online this year except for one, so I definitely have to figure out my time area, as well as if I plan to get a job or I need to help my mom around the house and this and that, then that's definitely, I have to plan a study schedule and get things done in that time. Save $2,000 to $3,000 for a trip to go see my boyfriend, because that includes gas. My hotel pays to and from, and then anything I need to spend on while I'm down there: food, gas. He wants to take me shopping if I want to buy anything there. Turn 19. That's an easy one. I'm turning 19 next month. Hang out with my friend Merrick. I want to do that more often. I love him. He's like a brother to me. Keep room organized. I'm gonna try. Find a study location that's not in my bedroom. Although I am productive in my bedroom, I learned from one of my assignments last semester from my college and career success class that your brain will associate a certain space as your learning area. Like if you're studying in your bed, then it's going to impact your sleep schedule, and I definitely realized that. But it's also like, I like studying in my bed. I like my bed. It's comfy, it's cozy, my bed is heated, it's warm. I'm definitely gonna try, like, because I have really bad spring allergies, but I'm gonna try and do some of my schoolwork outside when it's really nice. I'm gonna try and do it in different locations of my house. I have my library that's down the street. I can also probably try and take my computer to a park or something, and I can try and do it at the park. I can do it at the library. I want to go, and because we have a lot of mini restaurants and cafes, I want to go and like experience more of what my town has to offer. And I also really like the aesthetic of like reading or doing schoolwork in like a cafe. I think it's really cute. So I want to try and romanticize my life like that, while also getting out of my house and not having to study in my house all the time. Downsize on stuff. Me and my mom plan on moving, and I am starting to get stressed out by the amount of stuff I have in my room. Spend more time with my cat and my alpaca. This is my last year in 4-H, so this will probably, unless if I'm able to purchase with my alpaca, which at the moment that's not one of my financial goals. And then my cat possibly has cancer, so that's one of my main focuses, is just spending as much time with either of my animals much as possible. Work on ASL daily. I love learning ASL, but it's one of those things where you have to be really repetitive in learning it or else you'll forget. So for one of my things is I really want to learn ASL, so I need to practice at least a little bit daily. And then finish my spring semester with all A's. I almost finished my fall semester with all A's, which college is really hard compared to high school, but high school is also really hard compared to college. It's really weird. I don't know how to explain it. But I almost finished with all A's. But yeah, that's my goal. But I almost finished with all A's. But yeah, that's my goal. I realized I never went over my projects that I have currently been working on. So let's do that. I recently organized most of my patches are in this box, but then at the moment it's also holding other things I'm working on. So I did end up making, we have this. This is one of my belt pockets. And so to put your belt through these loops. This is made from jean fabric, so upcycled jean material. And you can put your belt through these belt loops. So then when you wear something that does not have pockets, I'm wearing the belt is backwards, but it's fine for the demonstration. You can put your phone in it, you can put your drinks in it. The back pocket is functional as well. Another thing about this one in particular, compared to my last one that I made for me that I showed on my channel a while ago, is that the inside is functional as well. So you can see that I input lining. This was made from a shirt that I upcycled that didn't fit me. And it's a really pretty little floral pink pattern. And then I just sewed on a little Hello Kitty patch for fun, and I have this here. So you could add like a keychain or something, or like you could clip your wallet or clip your keys onto this. I want to make more of these, and in the spring I want to try and go to craft fairs or something, and I could hook little bags that have some patches and some information on what these are about. Is another belt pocket, but this time it has this cute little like cupcake lollipop candle lining on the inside. It also has a little front pocket. The inside will also be used as a pocket. Was a shirt that I ended up cutting out the little design, and I removed this black piece that was on the collar and the sleeve, and I'm currently sewing it around the little kitten design that I took out of it. A border. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna make this be a sew-on patch or I'm gonna add adhesive to it. Things I just have in here are patches. Like I took this off of a shirt. I have this little patch that I'm made that said boyfriend to some, girlfriend to others. Excuse me. I have this little patch that I painted and then sewed onto jean material. Please interact with this video by commenting, liking, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, check out other videos. You could let me know what your plans are for 2026. If you're doing a bingo card, I know a lot of people are doing vision boards. What are your goals that you want to achieve in the new year? Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.